Yo, what's up? Ogechi here, aka Oaghaji, back in the building with another video. Now, before I begin, just want to let y'all know, as usual, that, if y'all hear any background noises and all that, that's my family. Anyway, today is going to be another review, and today's review is going to be on the 1977 Hong Kong Kung Fu film classic from the mighty Shaw Brothers Studios, Chinatown Kid. That's right, y'all. Yet I'm using, let me see, disc number 4 of the Arrow Video Shaw Scope Blu-ray Collection Volume 1 set, for this review. Just want to give y'all a heads up there. And now, without further ado, let's begin. I'm going to read the synopsis from this booklet here, you know what I'm saying? And before I do that, I just want to let you know about the cast real quick. The stars are Alexander Fu Sheng as Tum Tong, Sun Chien from the Venom Mob, aka who plays number 3, the Scorpion 5 Venoms, as Young Jian Wen. Phillip Kwok is Su Bak Long, and Phillip Kwok plays number 4, the Gecko, aka the Lizard. Mang, who plays Wang Fu. Mang is known for playing number 5, the Toad, in 5 Venoms. There's also Chai-Hsien as Wang Mo, Wang Long-Wai is Choi Ho, Jenny Tseng as Lei Wa-Feng, Shirley Yu as Lena, and Susan Sha as Sinhua. You know what I'm saying? And the fight choreography is done by, let me see, I think it's Robert Tai, I think. I'm not too sure. But we do know for sure it's directed by Cheh, the almighty Cheh. And written by Ni Quan, James Wan, and Cheh. So, yeah. Let's read some of the plot in this booklet, shall we? Tum Tong, who has escaped to Hong Kong from mainland China at the age of 18 or 19, helps his grandfather to run an orange squash stall. One day, a triad named Choi Ho and some friends of his discover that Tom is a skillful martial artist, and Choi Ho challenges Tom to a kung fu contest. Tom accepts the challenge and wins, and Choi's wife then asks Tom to rescue her cousin from the triad members' custody. Promising to give him a quartz digital watch as a reward, Tom risks his life to rescue the girl from the rogues, but this incident leads to an ill feeling between Choi Ho and Tum Tong, which accumulates in a fight during which Choi is injured at Tom's hands. Tom arranges to stow away on a ship bound for San Francisco, USA. Once there, Tom gets a job in Chung Fu's restaurant in Chinatown, San Francisco, where he meets a young fellow worker, Young Jian Wen from Taiwan. Young, a hard-working student who earns his pocket money in his leisure by waiting on tables, is a skilled martial artist like Tom. The Green Tigers Club, led by Wang Fu, rivals with the White Dragon Club, led by Su Bak Long, for control of a Chinatown extortion racket. Both leaders are martial artists and immigrants from Hong Kong. Soon, Choi Ho comes to San Francisco, where he conveys a secret message from his boss to Wang, urging him to expand his influence quickly in order to control the whole Chinatown area. And that's a little bit of the plot, because I'm going to say so far, reading from that booklet, because, spoilers. The story is actually pretty good, you know what I'm saying? You have, the character Tom Tong, played by, Tom Tong, played by Alexander Fu Sheng. He's this character that immigrated to Hong Kong from mainland China, trying to make an honest living, but he got into a fight using his martial arts skills with a triad member who's also skilled in martial arts, and now he has to flee to San Francisco Chinatown. The Bay Area. The Yay Area. Sorry, y'all, I have to do that because, I gotta show some respect for my Bay Area brothers. You feel me? Anyway, and you can tell that Tom Tong's story, in San Francisco Chinatown goes into a wild adventure with 2 rival Chinese gangs, trying to control Chinatown and San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? And the characters all get some good development, and, throughout the story, especially Young Jian Wen, played by Sun Chien, you know what I'm saying? His character arc, was pretty amazing. And then you got Phillip Kwok and Mang in their roles. and Phillip as Bak Long and Mang as Wang Fu. You know what I'm saying? They did a fantastic job with their characters, you know what I'm saying? So, no complaints there. That's all I gotta say about that right now because, again, spoilers. So, the story, characters, and acting all get a 5 out of 5. Now, the action in this film is pretty dope, you know what I'm saying? It has some awesome kung fu action with a big mixture of other styles of martial arts as well as street fighting, which is cool. I think Robert Tai and his crew did the fight choreography. I'm not too sure about that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but regardless, they did a fantastic job with the fight choreography. The fights are very well shot, very well edited, and very, very well lit. Sorry, y'all, I got tongue-tied at that second there. The film as a whole was shot pretty well too. Obviously in Hong Kong, especially in the Shaw Brothers Studios, while also being shot a little bit in location in San Francisco. One of the most well-known cities in the Bay Area, the Bay Area. I'm sorry, man. I still have E40 water on my mind. You feel me? It's shot very well, you know what I'm saying? Very well edited and lit as well when it comes to those scenes, you know what I'm saying? And obviously some of the San Francisco streets were shot, in the Shaw Brothers Studios in Hong Kong. But anyway, the action, cinematography, edit, and lighting all get a 5 out of 5. And the music in this is also pretty dope. It features some library music and a little bit of original music too, especially in the Cantonese version of this film, which is cool. And it's composed very well, especially with the use of the library music that was used, you know what I'm saying, as far as I can remember. So the music definitely gets a 5 out of 5 as well. Overall, Chinatown Kid is an awesome 1977 Hong Kong kung fu film classic from the awesome Shaw Brothers Studios with Alexander Fusheng and some of the people in the Venom mob, you know what I'm saying? I highly recommend y'all checking out, especially if you're interested in the star, Alexander Fusheng, as well as the Venom's mob, you know what I'm saying? So this film gets a 4.5 out of 5. Hopefully y'all enjoy this review. I apologize for the being tongue-tied and the brain farts and shit like that. So, it's late, especially since I got back from playing basketball. So, let me know what y'all think about Chinatown Kid in the comments below if y'all watched it already. If y'all like this video, hit that like button below. Subscribe to the channel, you feel me? Hit that bell, you feel me, to keep y'all notified on the uploads, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And stay tuned. Oh, no. Follow me on my other social media accounts as well. I almost forgot about that. Good thing I caught myself, right? And stay tuned for more other reviews and more other videos on the way, y'all. So, with all that said, it's your boy, Ogechi Aghaji, a.k.a. Oaghaji, signing out. Peace.